Today, we're going to explore all the incredible and unknown facts about anemones. These fascinating marine creatures are full of surprises, and you're about to learn things you never knew before. So without further delay, let's dive right in and get started. 1. Sea anemones are marine animals belonging to the phylum Cnidaria. 2. They are named after the colorful anemone flower due to their vibrant appearance. 3. Sea anemones are closely related to corals and jellyfish. 4. There are over 1,000 species of sea anemones worldwide. 5. Sea anemones have a cylindrical body topped with tentacles. 6. Their tentacles contain specialized cells called cnidocytes, which are used to capture prey. 7. Anemones sting their prey with nematocysts, which inject venom. 8. Most sea anemones are sessile, meaning they attach to a surface and remain stationary. 9. Some sea anemones can move slowly by gliding on their foot-like base, known as a pedal disc. 10. Sea anemones are found in both shallow and deep ocean environments. 11. They can live in warm tropical waters and cold polar seas. 12. Anemones have a symbiotic relationship with clownfish, providing them protection in exchange for food scraps. 13. Clownfish are immune to the stings of sea anemones due to a special mucus coating on their skin. 14. Sea anemones are carnivorous, feeding on fish, plankton, and small invertebrates. 15th. Anemones use their tentacles to paralyze and capture prey, then pull it into their mouth. 16. The mouth of an anemone also serves as its anus, meaning they expel waste through the same opening. 17. Some anemones are capable of retracting their tentacles into their body for protection. 18. Sea anemones have a hydrostatic skeleton, meaning they use water pressure to maintain their shape. 19th. Anemones reproduce both sexually and asexually. 20. Asexual reproduction can occur through binary fission or budding. 21. In sexual reproduction, sea anemones release sperm and eggs into the water for external fertilization. 22nd. Sea anemones can regenerate lost tentacles and damaged body parts. 23. Some species of sea anemones are bioluminescent and can produce their own light. 24. Sea anemones range in size from less than an inch to over 6 feet in diameter. 25. The giant sea anemone, Condylactis gigantea, can have tentacles over a foot long. 26. Anemones are solitary animals but can form colonies by budding. 27. Some anemones live in symbiosis with algae, which provides them with nutrients through photosynthesis. 28th. Anemones are capable of long periods of fasting, surviving for weeks or months without food. 29th. Anemones have simple nervous systems with no brain, but they can react to environmental stimuli. 30. The tentacles of an anemone are arranged in a radial pattern around the mouth. 31st. Sea anemones are named for their flower-like appearance, though they are not plants. 32nd. Anemones are filter feeders, capturing tiny organisms from the surrounding water. 33. The largest sea anemones can weigh over 100 pounds. 34. Sea anemones can change shape to fit into cracks and crevices on the ocean floor. 35. The stings of anemones can be painful to humans, though most species are harmless. 36. Anemones have symbiotic relationships with several types of shrimp and crabs. 37. Some species of crabs, like the anemone crab, carry anemones on their shells for protection. 38th. Certain anemones can expel their stinging cells in a process called catch tentacle fighting, used against other anemones. 39th. Sea anemones can capture small fish, which are often immobilized by their venomous tentacles. 40. Despite their stationary lifestyle, some anemones can walk by using their pedal disc. 41. The pedal disc secretes a sticky substance, allowing the anemone to adhere to rocks, coral, or the seafloor. 42. The oldest known sea anemones lived during the early Cambrian period, over 500 million years ago. 43rd, anemones have been found at depths of over 10,000 feet in the ocean. 44. Some deep sea anemones attach themselves to sunken whale carcasses. 45th, anemones can capture plankton, which drifts into their tentacles during feeding. 46. Anemones lack a centralized circulatory system but use water to distribute nutrients throughout their body. 47th. Sea anemones are often brightly colored, with shades of red, pink, blue, green, and purple. 48. Some species of sea anemones can change their color in response to environmental conditions. 49th. Sea anemones have very few natural predators, though some fish and nudibranchs feed on them. 50. Starfish are among the few animals capable of preying on anemones by turning them inside out with their stomachs. 51st. Sea anemones live attached to various substrates, including rocks, coral reefs, and the ocean floor. 52. The beaded sea anemone, Heteractis aurora, can bury itself almost entirely in the sand. 53rd. Sea anemones are able to retract their tentacles into their body when threatened. 54. Many anemones can form mucus cocoons to protect themselves from drying out during low tide. 55. Some anemones can temporarily detach and float to a new location using ocean currents. 56. The anemone's petal disc secretes enzymes that help it break down organic matter for nutrients. 57th. Sea anemones have a relatively slow growth rate but can live for decades. 58. The venom of some anemones contains neurotoxins that can immobilize prey within seconds. 59th. Anemones use their tentacles to pull captured prey toward their central mouth. 60th. Anemones release their eggs and sperm into the water, relying on ocean currents for fertilization. 61. Juvenile anemones, called planula larvae, are free swimming for a short period before settling on the seafloor. 62. Sea anemones are often found near coral reefs, where they can benefit from abundant prey. 63. Certain species of anemones are adapted to live in sandy or muddy environments. 64. Sea anemones can become bleached, similar to corals, when stressed by environmental factors like temperature changes. 65. Some anemones form symbiotic relationships with fish other than clownfish, such as damselfish. 66. The fish living with anemones are protected from predators by the anemone's stinging cells. 67. Sea anemones are able to detect changes in light and darkness, though they lack true eyes. 68. Some species of sea anemones engage in aggressive territorial behavior, fighting with neighboring anemones. 69. The tentacles of anemones are often sticky, aiding in the capture of prey. 70th. Sea anemones are an essential part of many marine ecosystems, providing shelter and food for various species. 71. Some anemones are capable of self-cloning, producing genetically identical offspring. 72. Anemones are sensitive to changes in water quality, temperature, and pH, making them indicators of ecosystem health. 73. Anemones host a variety of microorganisms, including bacteria, algae, and protozoans. 74. Some species of anemones can survive in brackish water, where freshwater and saltwater mix. 75. Sea anemones have a long lifespan, with some living over 100 years in the wild. 76. Certain species of anemones have venom strong enough to harm small fish or invertebrates, but are harmless to humans. 77. The bright colors of some anemones may serve as a warning to potential predators. 78. Anemones rely on both chemical and physical signals to detect potential prey or danger. 79th. Sea anemones are sometimes used in scientific research due to their simple body structure and regenerative abilities. 80. Some anemones exhibit commensal relationships where they share space with other organisms without harming them. 81. Sea anemones are found on every continent, from the Arctic to the Antarctic. 82. Some anemones attach to the shells of gastropods, such as snails or hermit crabs, for transportation. 83. Anemones in cold environments tend to grow more slowly than those in warmer waters. 84. The longest sea anemone species can extend their tentacles several feet to capture prey. 85. Sea anemones possess specialized cells called sensory cells, which help them sense their surroundings. 86. The venom of some anemones contains proteins that scientists are studying for potential medical applications. 87. Sea anemones have no specialized respiratory organs. They absorb oxygen directly from the water through their tissues. 88. Some anemones are found living on the backs of sea turtles, where they gain access to new feeding grounds. 89. The attachment of sea anemones to hard surfaces can create small ecosystems for other marine life. 90. Some anemones can change their body shape or contract their tentacles to reduce water loss during low tide. 91. Sea anemones are known to form symbiotic relationships with algae, benefiting from the nutrients the algae produce. 92. Sea anemones can be cultivated in marine aquariums, where they often form symbiotic relationships with captive clownfish. 93. The tentacles of sea anemones can be used as a defense mechanism to deter predators. 94. Anemones are often a critical part of coral reef ecosystems, helping to maintain biodiversity. 95. The petal disc of an anemone secretes a special glue-like substance that allows it to anchor itself firmly. Guys, drop a comment below and let me know which fact about anemones surprised you the most. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to discover more amazing facts like these.